Sounds like we should see Cam Newton in that Panthers-Patriots game. Tom Brady says he wants to play too. As for that Ravens-Eagles game, not sure what the plan is yet for the starters there, but Doug Peterson has taken a conservative approach so far, choosing to sit a large number of starters, including Carson Wentz, who has yet to play a single snap in the preseason, coming off a back injury that cost him 5 games at the end of the year last year.
That's coach's call. It's something that, I feel good either way. I feel that especially this week with the Ravens here yesterday and now today again, that's just it's really good work, and so whether I'm out there in a live situation or not, I feel that I am ready for week 1 and whatever coach decides, I'll be ready for.
How much of you is thinking about that moment when you're going to take that first hit since the back injury?
Yeah, I'm really not worried about it, to be honest. Every year coming in, it's always going to be that first hit, no matter if it's 3 months off, 6 months off, 10 months, 12 months, it doesn't really matter. That first hit wakes you up real quick, and it's football mode again, so I'm really not too worried about it.
All right, so he's not too worried about it. Should he be, Willie? Because we saw Jimmy Garoppolo on Monday, and he looked a little worried about the knee. Wouldn't you rather get that out of the way in the preseason?
Well, I would say this. Outside of his rookie season, he hasn't finished the entire season. And his rookie season, he only played 1 preseason game. So I don't know how you based on quarterbacks, getting with the receivers and the timing and all those things worked out. But if you talk about keeping your franchise quarterback on the football field, somebody you just paid a lot of money who you put all the chips in, I just don't think it's worth it. I think he spent a lot of time with all the position groups that's already at the position, whether it's receivers, running backs. He has a relationship with them. He's played with them except for D-Jack, who just got over there. And I'm sure they've worked what they need to work out because he's a different receiver when it comes to speed. But if it's Carson Wentz and we're talking about his history versus a preseason game, I'm keeping this kid on the shelf.
Yeah. And as for me, if I'm Coach Doug, I'm not even bringing him out for warm-ups. Stay inside. You're not even coming out on this field for warm-ups. And I know everybody might be saying he wants OBJ to play. Carson Wentz not even to come out for warm-ups. Yes, different situation. He missed the whole 5 games last year at the end of the season. He's coming off a back injury. He's been in this offense with Doug for the last 4 years, so he knows the offense. Like you talked about, he's been in there with Zach Ertz. He's been in there with Jeffries. He's been in there with Nelson Aguilar. So he has chemistry with all these guys. Deshaun Jackson is not like OBJ. They're not moving him all over the field. He's probably going to run a curl, a comeback, or a go. They're not moving him in the slot, moving him all over. So he has chemistry with these guys out there. And then you just signed Josh to back him up. He knows the offense, probably none. So if he goes out here in this preseason and gets hurt, now you're coming in with a quarterback with no chemistry with the receivers, just got there learning the offense. You are taking a step back. I'm not bringing him out there for warm-ups. Coach, you better listen to me.
Might get hit by a golf cart or something. Keep him in the locker room.
He does have the joint practice reps under his belt from this week, too, and those are valuable also. And apparently those joint practice reps went pretty well. Earl Thomas, who isn't exactly the type of guy to gas people up, said that there is a small pool of guys that you would classify at the elite level, and that Carson Wentz was in that pool after what he saw this week. Dwayne Haskins.